I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a great weekend. Today I want to talk about something that has existed in our culture for the longest time. That is drinking water out of a copper vessel or a copper jug. Now this goes back civilizations and civilizations, and the importance of drinking copper water impacts almost every part of our health. You see, copper is a trace mineral. We need it in small quantities. It's required for your brain function, your kidney, your liver, your heart, every single function in the human body. So we need a little bit of it. Now, if we have too much of copper in our body, it's something called copper toxicity that affects our liver. We can get severe diseases. We can even die if we have too much of copper in our body. Copper also works with zinc. Okay, so if we have too much of copper, our zinc levels automatically fall, decreasing our immune system, affecting testosterone, hormonal health, and everything else. So just because copper is good for us, it doesn't mean that we consume more and more copper. Now, here's something that I want you to do. It's a simple lifestyle change. Most of you must be already doing it. You can buy a copper vessel, a copper jug, a copper flask, a copper cup, whatever it is. Once you buy it, store water in it for 24 hours. Let it flush out and then pour that water out. Wash it really neatly. No need of washing it with soap. And then every evening, just before sunset, fill it with water and let it store in that copper vessel or that copper jug overnight until next morning. When you wake up in the morning, you want to have 1 or 2 glasses of that copper water on an empty stomach. And that should be good enough. There are a lot of people who drink copper water throughout the day. Unnecessary. You don't need to do it that much. Remember that copper is a trace mineral. So you overdo it, you can end up with copper toxicity, which is a really bad thing for you. So 2 to 3 cups in the morning, maybe 500 ml to 600 ml at the most is something that you can do. Now let's say I want to have 1 cup of copper water in the morning. That's good. I may want to have 1 in the afternoon and maybe 1 in the evening. I can space it out. But don't go on drinking copper water throughout the day. That isn't going to be good for you. Now, why is copper so good for us? Science has shown us for the longest time that copper makes your water antibacterial. Okay, there were people in copper mines in villages where the entire village was struck down by cholera, but the people working in the copper mines, not a single case of cholera, not a single case of infected water because of the amount of copper in their systems. So when we store water in copper, it kills most of the most dangerous bacteria that make us sick, that cause severe gut inflammation and other problems. So one is, it's a cleaner way of consuming water, especially when you have food poisoning, you have diarrhea and all of these problems. You want to make sure that you're drinking copper water. Now, this is a simple lifestyle change. Okay, even if you travel, you get little copper flasks and you can just carry that, put it in your hotel, fill it with water and have it the next day. It's as simple as that, but do not overdo it. Just because it's good for you doesn't mean if you consume more of it, you get more health benefits. Remember, less is more, but quality and at the right time. So this is something all of y'all can do. There's so much of promising science showing its impact on arthritis as well, on reducing arthritic pain, because it also makes the water a little more alkaline naturally. Now, this doesn't mean that if you have arthritis, you go on drinking copper water and your arthritis is going to disappear. No, it's multifactorial. It is something that can help you. Remember, when you're sick, there are many little things that work together to make you feel better. So this is something I would like each and every one of you to start. We must respect the wisdom of our country. These are traditions. These are sciences that have been studied thousands and thousands of years ago. And as we choose to make our life more complicated, we must never forget traditional wisdom and simplicity. Have a great week, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.